Hi everybody and welcome to another edition of Simon Says
Let's learn English.
Now, in this episode, you're going to learn when to use there, and there. But they all sound the same. Okay then, let's begin with there. The students are having a revision lesson. Their exams are next week. Now, these exams, they're not for the teacher, but they're for the students. The students are having exams next week. Their exams are next week. These passengers are not happy because their flights have been cancelled. Now, these passengers, they bought tickets. So these tickets belong to these passengers. So these are their tickets. But they can't use them anymore because their flights have been cancelled. Okay, so what have we learnt so far? So we've learnt when to use there. So we use there to show that something belongs to something else and that something is connected to something else. So in our previous examples, we saw that students were connected with exams. And we said that their exams are next week. We also learnt that the passengers were connected with flights. And we said that their flights were cancelled. Okay, now let's move on and find out when to use there. There are some mountains over there. Now, in this sentence, we've used there twice. Firstly, we've used there to tell us that these mountains are real. They really exist. Secondly, we've used there to tell us where the mountains are, their location. So there are some mountains over there. Okay, let's take a look at some examples of how to use there. There are exams next week. There is a cat in the kitchen. There are flowers in the garden. There's a lot of noise outside. Okay, so we normally use there at the beginning of a sentence or near the beginning of a sentence to tell us that something is really true, that it really exists, and that it's for real. Now take a look at these examples. My shoes are there. I'll meet you over there. Don't sit here, sit there. Hello, are you there? Now, we normally use there at the end of a sentence or near the end of a sentence to tell us where something is, its location, its place. Okay, now let's move on and find out when to use there. We often use there to replace they are. So there is another way of saying they are. Let's have a look at some examples. They're happy. They're studying. They're at school. They're watching TV. They're my friends. Right, we're going to end this lesson with one sentence. They're going to take their exams over there. Now, pause the video and use what you've learned to see the difference between these three words that all sound the same. Now, hopefully you got all of them correct, but let's just do a quick check. Now, the first there takes the place of they are. The second there tells us that the exams are for them. And the third there tells us where the exams are going to be. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure to stay tuned to more exciting videos from
Simon Says,
Let's learn English.